Hello, my amazing listeners. How are you doing? I trust you're having a great time wherever you are and you are progressing well in what you're doing. This is another episode of the Enlightenment Series brought to you by Haskenization Global, and I'm so delighted that you're here with us in this episode. Just in case you're joining us for the first time, the Enlightenment Series is a platform where we have meaningful and wonderful conversations that help you inspire growth, that inspire transformation, that help you stay aligned to your purpose, that help you stay aligned with your vision and help you develop your potentials. I am going to be your speaker and your host for this episode, and we'll be considering a very wonderful topic that says the power of the right association. The power of the right association. They say, show me your friends and I will show you who you are. Show me your friends and I will tell you who you are. How true is this statement? I believe that at the end of this episode, we'll be able to come up with an answer to how true this statement is. So, what is an association? What is your association? If we are talking about the power of the right association, we should be able to come up with a meaning for an association. Your association simply refers to the people you consistently and constantly relate with, the people you listen to, the people you learn from, the people you spend time with. Those are your association. They may include your friends, your mentors, your colleagues, your online influences, your church members, your club members, your society members, etc. These are people who form your association, the people you consistently and constantly relate with. You listen to them, you learn from them, you spend time with them. Those are your association. The truth about life is that no one grows in isolation. Nobody grows in isolation. Everyone has a network, everyone has a relationship, everyone has an association. So that is why this topic is very important, because it matters not just to a particular set of persons, it matters to everybody. In fact, even for the fact that we live in a global stage where the world is digitalized right now and everyone has a relationship with his or her phone, with AI machines and all of that, that goes far in telling us about associations, how everyone is associated to something. Even people with mental conditions that keeps them away from people, in a way, have relationships with a particular set of persons, or maybe just a person. And that is why relationship matters to us. That's why association matters to us. It matters to everybody, and that is why we are considering this topic on this very episode. So why does the right association matters? Why does the right association matters? Association shape mindsets. First, association is what shape mindset. Association shape mindset a lot. I was listening to a preacher, and he says if you are working with 5 wise people, you should check well, because there is a 6th wise person, and that wise person is you. And he also said that if you are working with 5 foolish people, you should also look well, because there is a 6th foolish person there, and that 6th foolish person is you. While that may be harsh, that is actually very true, because the people you work with, the association you move with, it shape your mindset. When you work with people who are talking about growth, people who are talking about positive things, you discover that your life moves in that progression. However, if you work with people who are talking about things that don't matter in life, people who are not growth minded, people who are not purpose driven, you will discover that your life will gradually become like them. That's just the basic truth. Secondly, why does the right association matter? That's because association influences behavior. Association influences behavior. I will share with us a story of something that happened many years ago. In the 1930s, there was a psychologist named Winthrop Kellogg. So there was something this man did, him and his wife. They conducted a controversial social behavioral research, or an experiment. And what they did will surprise you. They brought a young chimpanzee and they called the chimpanzee Goa, and they raised it alongside with their own infant son named Donald, who was around the same developmental age with the chimp. So what they observed, or what they wanted to observe, was they wanted to see how environment affects behavior. They wanted to see how whether the chimpanzee who raised like a human will take after human habits. And so what they did was both the chimp and their son were raised in a similar form. They were fed, dressed, trained, and treated similarly. But the results of this experiment would surprise you. The chimp was learning quickly. He was following commands, he was using utensils, he was responding to daily routines. But then, this is what happened to their son, Donald. Their son began to imitate the sound of the chimp. He began to imitate the gestures of the chimp. He, instead of talking like a human, instead of progressing like a human, he began to progress like the chimp. So that's to tell you that the association that they built between their son and the chimp influenced their son to an extent that instead of growing like a normal human being, he began to grow like a chimp. That's to tell us that environment is always teaching, even when nobody is speaking. The association you work with is teaching you something even when they are not speaking, and you won't know how you begin to emulate what they are saying gradually. So association influences behavior. Association influences behavior. Thirdly, why does the right association matters? This is because association opens the door for opportunities. Association opens the door for opportunities. Whenever you see a door open in life, it's because a person opened it. And usually how doors are opened for people is through people, through the networks they build, through the relationships they build. It always takes a person to recommend a person for something, and that is how life progresses. So what signs are there to look out for? What are the signs of a wrong association? How do you know that this association I'm into is a wrong association? How do you know? First, a wrong association is that association that discourages growth. A wrong association will mock discipline. A wrong association will mock excellence. A wrong association is that kind of association that will normalize destructive behaviors. A wrong association is that kind of association that will drain your energy and will drain your vision. So if you are in this kind of relationship, a relationship that discourage growth, that discourage discipline, that mock excellence, and do all of these things, you need to review your cycle. You need to review your cycle. You need to watch out for the kind of persons you work with, because they are not helping your life. On the contrary, what are the signs of a right association? The right association is a kind of association that inspires growth. Is a kind of association that corrects in love. A right association is that kind of association that challenges you to improve. The right association is that association that celebrates your progress. The right association is that association that introduces you to more value, that introduces you to more wisdom. A right association is that association that encourages discipline. They are such associations that help you to stay aligned with your purpose, that help you to stay aligned and focused in the things you are doing. Those are the attributes of a right association. Those are the attributes of a right association. So how do you position yourself to ensure that you are in a right association? Very, very important. One thing about life is you may not know how you got in place with the people who are around you. So you have to be very intentional so that you know how to position yourself with the right people, with the right association. The first thing to do to position yourself into the right association is to audit your cycle. You need to audit your cycle. Look out for people who influence you the most. Audit your cycle. Be very intentional about auditing your cycle. Another thing is, secondly, be intentional. Be intentional. Choose your association. Don't let your association choose you. Choose your association. Don't let your association choose you. Choose your friends. Don't let your friends choose you. Be intentional about where you are going and who is going there with you. Don't just wake up and do what Nigerians call everywhere belle face na front. Be intentional about the people you work with. Thirdly, seek growth rooms. Seek growth rooms. Don't be in places that will drain you. Be in places that will help you grow. Be in places that will help. Don't just be anywhere. Seek places that will help you grow. Very, very, very important. Fourth, protect your mind. If you want to position yourself in the right association, ensure you protect your mind. Stay away from toxic relationships. Stay away from parasitic relationships. Stay away from places where you know that these people are here to drain you. Protect your mind. Protect your mind. Protect your mind. I've spoken to a lot of persons. I've had the opportunity to counsel people on different situations, and I have seen how people have stepped into associations that drain them. Imagine having PTSD because of the kind of people you work with, people that are draining you. You have so much to focus on in life than all of that. And then finally, in this, how to position yourself into the right association. Be valuable. Be valuable. You yourself, be valuable. Be valuable. Be a person that adds value. When you are a person that adds value, you will discover that you have valuable people coming around your life. You will discover that people who are coming around your life are also people of value. What will keep you in a right association is the value that you bring. The value that you yourself bring. Don't always be the one who is benefiting from people. People should also benefit from you. Be very, very useful. Be very, very, very useful in that association, in that union that you want to find yourself in. Be a useful person. Add value to the conversations. Add value to what people are doing. If you desire a better future, review your association. As they say, show me your cycle and I will show you your future. Relationships are either ladders or weights, so you have to be very, very mindful of the relationships you build. So at the beginning I asked that, is it actually true that you show me your friend and I will show you who you are? Of course, very true. We've seen it from almost everything I've said here, that your friends, your association, your cycle will determine how far and how well you will go in life. So ensure you are intentional about the kind of people you work with, the kind of people you grow with, the kind of association you move with. Your relationship can be either a weight, it can be a ladder. A weight in the sense that it drags you down, and a ladder in the sense that it pushes you up. So ensure that you are intentional about building the right association. So until the next episode, stay enlightened, stay intentional, and remember that an enlightened mind creates a transformed life. And a transformed life is that life that is empowered to do great things. So thank you very much for joining this episode. I remain Yakubu Huleji, the founder of Haskenization Global, and I will see you on the next one. Thank you very much, and God bless you.